What do you think? What are your thoughts on Ahkello?
Dude, he's shot.
Shot.
It's
Why is he shot?
It's confidence.
And devil's advocate. I agree with you, but I'm just going to argue with you for the sake of arguing because you're good at defending your position. Cornerback's a finicky position, Fish. All he needs is one good game, 2 good games, and he'll start to feel confident again, and he'll start to play the way he played at the beginning of 2019. What do you say to that?
There's no guarantee of that.
No, there's not.
We've seen it too many times. It's an up and down roller coaster with him.
It should have happened yesterday. He was covering Chris Hogan.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning of his career. When he was drafted, if you remember in training camp, they swore he wasn't ready. They were playing terrible corners and they were inactive. He wasn't active. His first
tackle, Carlos Hyde ran him over. Yes.
Right. They swore he is not ready. Mm-hmm. Then all of a sudden he starts playing and the defense is kind of bad and he looked big and people are ignoring and he has a couple interceptions.
But he was playing opposite of Dante Johnson, right?
Right.
So everyone was going after Dante.
Right. And he didn't look too bad. He didn't look – it's not like he looked like a prime Richard Sherman playing cover 3, but he looked okay. And we were all high on him and Colbert. Yes. And then he had the offseason where – right. He had the offseason where he worked out with Richard Sherman and all of that, and people were –
oh, my God. And Xavier Rhodes, and they all said that he was going to be an all-pro, and Witherspoon believed it. Oh,
right. And then game one, I mean, Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs is a tough ask for anybody. Yep. And he got beat on a couple of plays where Cousins just was throwing dots and Diggs just made the catch. And it's like, you were in a good position, Ahkello, but that got to his head. Yeah. Then, so the 2018 season was just a complete bust.
Yes.
In 2019, he comes in confident. He gets hurt. He comes back, and he's just pathetic.
Pathetic.
And then now we're in 2020, and if you're the guy, you're probably thinking, it's at this point, what can go wrong goes wrong. Like, you have great coverage at the beginning of the play on I think his name is Braxton Berrios.
Yeah.
You have great coverage. Sam Darnold hasn't shown anything all game, and he rolls off to his left and throws a 30-yard laser across the field, and it just beats you. And your coverage isn't too bad. You've been covering the guy for 5 seconds, but you get beat by a throw and catch like that, he's probably in his head thinking, it's just not for me.
Yeah, which is interesting. It's like if he hasn't resuscitated his confidence by now, I don't think he will. I mean, you don't have to worry about that with Emmanuel Moseley. Mosley's shown that he has that inner belief that you need as a cornerback. Mm-hmm. And I don't think if you like, hey, it comes and goes with cornerbacks. Nah, you either got it or you don't. And Ahkello doesn't have it.
Agree.
He has the physical traits, but he doesn't have the mindset to play this position in the NFL.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would say the second option is if they want to be a man coverage team, I think he has the hips to play in the slot as a man coverage guy. But their requirement is of their corners to tackle, and he's not good at tackling yet.
That's him. So they may need to trade him.